Want to be a better defensive shooter in 2018? Join the ASP Dry Fire Challenge by joining our Facebook group and by subscribing to the Active Self-Protection Extra channel for weekly lessons on getting better with your defensive firearm. Hey everybody, it's John. We're here, USCCA Day 3, and I'm here with Hap Phillips, who is the owner of NewBold Targets. Now, before I let him talk, I'm going to tell you, we've been shooting NewBold Targets. We took them to RevTac training in Nebraska when we did this first Survive the Fight tour there, and we have shot them so much. And I got to be real. So these are a polymer target, right? So this is basically a type of rubberized plastic, almost.
That's what it is.
And it feels like what you'd build like a tote box out of or whatever. And these things are super reliable. So tell me about, why did you start the company?
We started the company in 1995, actually.
Okay.
We went to Maine, we'd shoot cans that we filled with this material, shot them around, came up with the idea of making targets out of it. So reactive, NewBold targets are like the shooter's alternative to paper and steel targets. They can shoot them with any caliber, handgun or rifle ammo, 22 through 45. 223, 30-06. You can shoot them at close distance. You can shoot them at long range.
How many rounds does this target have in it, you think?
Like a 45. A lot of these are 45s. You can get about 1,000 45 round nose or flat nose in an 8-inch diameter like this.
And you can see the back of it. This is pretty close to what it looks like, the one that we have shot. Neil, our director, says like, that's about what it looks like.
They're 7 times lighter than steel, so you can carry them like you can carry a whole rack like this around and on your shoulder. They're very easy to get out to the range.
Well, okay, so I think everybody that shoots a bunch likes shooting steel because you get that instant feedback, right? You get to know, did I hit it or not?
Right.
Whereas with paper, you don't. Now, I really think there could be something to say of, okay, wait a minute, did I actually hit? You know what I mean?
Right.
That you may not always get in a defensive shooting. The thing I like about the plastic targets is a couple things. Number one, you don't have standoff distances.
Right.
You don't got to worry about spall and backsplash.
Right.
And that's huge because, I know, if we say the average defensive gunfight is 3 to 7 yards, but steel for pistol standoff is 10.
Right.
So it still has a great purpose, but I can get inside those distances here.
Yep.
And if I'm using this, probably an 8-inch circle here?
That's 8 inch. That's 8 inch, yeah.
Yeah, so this is pretty much my A zone. Right? My down zero.
Yep.
And so these are fall downs like competition, right? But this one here will still tell me, because I can see the movement if I hit it.
Right, it's auto reset.
Yeah.
It just keeps coming back for more.
But it's going to come down quite a ways if you whack it.
Way back, yeah.
And same thing here. So if I'm looking for small targets that are going to move, if I hit that, it's going to definitely give me a movement. So I get a visual feedback, which I think in a defensive gunfight, it's going to be visual feedback, not auditory. Bad guys don't go ping.
Right.
And so to know I hit him, it's going to be because he starts doing things.
That's what I tell lawmen. Right? The bad guy doesn't always say "ouch" out loud.
Right. But he will start doing things. Right.
Right.
So obviously, the stuff that you sell is basically the constructors for the sawhorse.
Right.
And you just put 2x4s in them.
That's it. You cut up a few 2x4s and set it up in a few minutes. You don't need tools.
I love that. So again, go to the hardware store. 2x4s, these go on with screws, wood screws.
Right.
Same thing here. These just hold on with wood screws, sets up in a few minutes. What's a set like this cost, Hap?
Well, I can give you an idea. Like this set up here, this is a 6-inch knockdown target with a base. 6 of these with two of the brackets out here is like $255.
Okay, a couple $100.
Yeah. This target by itself, a starter kit, is $30.
And you're going to replace just the orange piece here probably every 1,000 rounds.
Yep.
And what's just a replacement of that going to go?
It's like at $14, something like that. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
Right. If I want to add a bunch of these,
a set of these is $65.
$65 for a whole set.
Right.
Now, I think, man, anybody's got an outdoor range. Obviously, if you're running an indoor range or a public range, you're not going to be able to come and bring your own targets. But anybody's running an outdoor range, instructors, those kind of things. Really helpful tool because I got different colors, so I can call out colors to people. I have different sizes. I don't have the standoff problems, and I can really do some good training here that, again, gives me the advantages of steel without the standoff problems and without the, lugging it around problems and the storage problems. So where are people going to go and get these, man?
We can get them online, right? And we're starting to sell with Ridge Road Outdoors. So you'll be seeing us in dealerships also pretty
Cool.
soon. So but a lot of people, buy direct. NewBoldTargets.com.
NewBoldTargets.com. Cool stuff, man. And again, sent these to us in our Nebraska class, and we have been using them. I really believe in them, man. I think it's a great tool.
Thank you.
Now we got these. We got the competition ones.
Yep.
So we were joking. Neil and I were joking earlier that, man, we got to find some way to not. It's a PT class as well, because you shoot a rack and then you run up and you set them up.
Yeah.
Fixed it for me. Now I can be fat and lazy and keep shooting. Amazing. Hap, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.